Hello and welcome to Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh's Kids Club at Home. My name is Kate and I'm happy that you're here today. Today we're going to have some fun, inspired by this book, Science is Magic, written by Steve Mould. I'm going to teach you some magic tricks. Except, of course, these tricks aren't really magic. They're possible because of science. I will show you each trick and then explain the whys and the hows behind it. You're only going to need a few supplies to perform each trick, so you should have what you need on hand at home. As you probably know, science is the first word in the acronym STEM, the others being technology, engineering, and math. STEM activities are often engaging and fun while teaching concrete concepts related to that subject. So today, in addition to the physics and chemistry elements, today's activity is going to help children develop critical thinking and persistence. And we will learn some science-related vocabulary, but we're also going to develop problem solving and other higher level skills that can be applied to non-STEM subjects as well. Before we get started, let's do our icebreaker. So my question today is, what time of day do you feel most productive and energized? When I was young, I really hated getting up early and I was often very sleepy and grumpy first thing in the morning. And as a teen, I really did like staying up late and working on schoolwork late at night because it was quiet and I liked being alone. Now, I still like being alone, but I find that I can't really think or function past 9 p.m. And literally the only thing I can do is sit on the couch and watch TV and scroll social media. So the morning for me now feels more full of possibilities and I'm ready to seize the day. So what about you? You may have a completely different perspective on it, but let us know in the comments, and you could even leave an emoji to show whether you're a morning person or a night owl. Also, we want to hear your ideas, so drop your suggestions for future activities in the comments below or reach out to us on social media. Okay, let's try our very first trick. So, like I said, these activities can be done with things that you can find at home in your house. I just want to remind you to please ask an adult's permission before you go using anything or gathering up any items. Thank you. All right, so for this first magic trick, we are going to need a mug and a can, an empty can. Now the can needs to be slightly smaller than the mug, so it just sort of fits inside of it. All right, so take your empty can, set it inside of your mug, and what we're going to do is use air from our body, and we're going to make air pressure, increase the air pressure between the mug and the can so that the can is going to fly out. So you're going to be blowing in between the mug and the can, this little space right here. Let's give it a try. It's pretty simple. There we go. Magic. All right, but it's not really magic. Really what we did was increase the air pressure underneath the mug and around it by blowing. So what is air pressure? Air is all around us, right? It's in this empty mug. It's in this can too. And when we blow the air from our mouths, we're causing the air pressure that is in here to increase. And that makes the can overcome the force of gravity, which holds us to planet Earth, and it moves. Remember, this can is also empty, so it's a lot lighter than it would be if it were filled with liquid. That would take a lot more air pressure, I would think. Yeah, so let's try it one more time. Ready? Pretty cool. All right, let's try our next magic trick. For this trick, you are going to need a medium to large size plate, a cup of water, pepper, and dish soap. All right, so first we're gonna start by pouring some water onto the plate, just enough until it reaches the rim of the plate. All right, not quite the rim of the plate, but I think that's good enough. All right, next, we're gonna add some pepper. Gotta make sure that it's evenly spread around the water. Ooh, smells peppery. All right, I think that looks good. I'll show it to you so you can see what it looks like. Okay. All right. Now, we are going to use the magic of our index finger. That's where the magic's gonna come from. All right, I want you to take your index finger, place it into the middle of the plate. Wait a minute, nothing's happening. Okay, that's not the magic part. What we're going to do is take our dish soap and we're gonna put a little bit of dish soap on the tip of our finger. All right, should we try it again? Maybe our finger turned magic this time? All right, let's take a look. Let's see what happens. Whoa, did you see that? The pepper moved. It moved to the edge of the plate. Pretty cool. All right, so what is the magic this time? Well, basically, what's going on is that the dish soap on the tip of your finger, your magic finger, it broke the water's natural surface tension. And when the water pulled away, the pepper went with it. So water has a naturally very high surface tension, which means that the molecules normally pull together tightly. And you can see water's surface tension whenever you look at a droplet of water. All the molecules want to stay together. But when you added your finger with the soap on it, you broke up that surface tension. Pretty cool. Pretty magical. All right, are you ready for our last trick? For this trick, you will need a bottle, an empty bottle. You will need 3 coins of the same size. So I have 3 quarters. And you will also need a bill. Doesn't matter what denomination the bill is. All right, so, oh, and please wash your hands first, and you'll see why in a second, which I already did wash my hands. Okay, so let's place the bill on top of the bottle. Then take your 3 coins and place them on top, stack them on top, and try to make sure that you position them so they're right in the middle. Okay. What we are trying to do is remove the bill without disturbing the coins, without moving the coins. Okay, let's try it. That didn't work. Okay. Let's place the bill and the coins back on top. Okay, this is why I said you needed to wash your hands. Take your index finger again. This is your magic finger. And what you're gonna do is lick your index finger, and we're going to quickly bring that finger down on the bill so that it kind of sticks to it, and it's gonna pull out the bill without moving the coins. Do you think we can do it? I don't know. I'm willing to try. Okay, ready? Let me try again. Didn't quite work. I'm gonna try again. I'm not good at this one. Persistence, though. Well, the idea is that inertia, the law of inertia, means that the objects that aren't moving will stay unless they are pushed or pulled. So you're meant to be able to use that wet finger to kind of get a grip on the bill and pull it out quickly before it disturbs the coins. I'm gonna try it one more time. It worked. See? Practice makes perfect. Okay, we are all done. So I'm sure at this point you would like to learn some more tricks and learn some more about the different science involved in some of these tricks. So remember, if you don't have a library card already, you can sign up for one through our website, www.carnegielibrary.org, or you can give us a call at 412-622-3114, and a librarian there will be happy to answer any questions that you have and get you signed up for your very own card. So this was the book that inspired me today with all of the different tricks that I did. There are many more tricks inside, and the great thing is that you can do them with objects that are at your house. Some of them involve a partner or someone to involve in your trick, so it would be a great thing to do with your family or your friends at home. Another recommendation that I have is Junk Drawer Physics by Bobby Mercer. You can order this one online as well to pick up curbside, or you can also read the ebook version on Overdrive, but it's full of great activities to do at home with your family, again, using things that you already have at home. The last book that I'd like to recommend is more about the science itself, and this is a great one for school age, from even preschoolers on up. It's called Forces Make Things Move, and it's written by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley, and you can order it online or call us and order it to pick up curbside. So it explains the fundamentals behind gravity and forces, and it's got text and illustrations that are, like I said, perfect for school-age children. Remember, reading nonfiction with your child is an awesome opportunity to build on your child's interest and curiosity. It increases their vocabulary, it deepens their background knowledge. It's also great practice in deciphering different types of information, because when children are reading nonfiction, they're looking for content and information. And having early experiences with informational text gives children the opportunity to practice gleaning facts, statistics, instructions, and other relevant information from text, diagram, charts, and photographs. If you are looking for even more, there are two great websites linked at the end of this video. One is from the Boston Museum of Science, and the other is from the Exploratorium in San Francisco. Both of their websites have oodles of great science-related videos that explain concepts and have some at-home activities as well. Thank you again for joining me for Kids Club at Home. Please tag at Carnegie Library to share a picture of yourself doing our activities at home, and also keep an eye out for grab-and-go bags at our neighborhood CLP locations. I look forward to seeing you again next time. See you later.